and welcome to another yoga studio. I'm Kat, for those of you who haven't joined me on the mat before, and it's fab to have everyone here today. So thank you for taking the time to move and stretch on your mat as we work through our shoulder and hip binding flow. So we're going to start standing today. So just coming to the top of your mat. Find a comfortable position to stand in. Hands by your side and maybe on the belly or on the chest. And just take 5 long, slow breaths in to just settle onto your space on the mat. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And when you've taken those 5 breaths, we're going to inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, come down towards the floor. Nice bend in the knees. Take a breath in. And then breathe out, round up. Inhale. As the fingers come up, and then as you exhale, sweep it down towards the floor. Maybe take a little less bend in the knees this time. Inhale. And then as you exhale, round back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take a little lift with the chest. And then exhale, come all the way down. Bending the knees as much as you need to. So we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, come to chair pose. Reaching the arms out in front of you if you've got room. And then as you exhale, release back to fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing, lift the chest. So exhale, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come to chair. And then this time, we're going to inhale, come back to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right foot. Come back to plank. As you exhale, take it down through knees, chest and chin. Inhale, rise up. Come to cobra. And then exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in down dog. And then as you exhale, we're just going to bend the knees and come forwards with the right foot and the left foot. Come to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to chair. Exhale to standing. So we're going to try that again. Inhale, come to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back with the left foot and then the right foot. Lower to plank, so knees, chest, chin, so we move through the spine. And then exhale. Take it down. Come to cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale in down dog. And then we're going to step forwards. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come to chair. And then exhale. Come to standing. So we're going to inhale, find chair. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. You could step or hop back to plank then now. Exhale, take it to the floor. So if you feel ready, come through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up with the chest. So maybe we've got cobra or up dog this time. And then as you exhale, come to downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, come forwards with the right foot. We're going to take warrior 1. Inhale. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower through. So knees, chest, chin, or that half push-up movement. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Step forwards with the left foot. Warrior 1 on the other side. So the back heel is down. Arms and shoulders facing the front. Hands to the floor. Step back to plank. And then exhale to lower. Rise up through your back bend. Breathe out. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale and down dog. And then we're going to hop, step, do whatever you want just to bring the feet together at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Hands can be on thighs, shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, a little bend in the knees. Take it to a bigger bend. Utkatasana. And then exhale. Come to standing. Let's build that up a little bit. So, exhale, come to chair. Hands to center this time. And then as you breathe out, we're going to twist to the right. Come back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Come to the center. And then hands to the floor. Fold. Inhale, back to warrior one. Turn the back foot down. Exhale, hands to the floor, and then inhale to plank. Exhale to work your way from side to side. So you can skip out the flow or come back to downward dog through the plank and the back bend. And then take both feet together, or maybe have that step forwards to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, rise up. And then we're going to exhale, come back to Utkatasana. Hands to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. So you can bring the elbow towards the knee or the thigh over the forearm over the thigh. And then we're going to exhale, twist to the right. Come back to the center. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back to plank. Work your way down to the floor. Rise up with the chest. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward, come back to that warrior one. Hands to the mat. Bring the feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, when you're ready, sweep all the way up. Exhale, back to chair. So in your chair pose, see if you can step back with the left foot, so we're in a lunge. So we're going to twist here in our lunge, bringing the left hand to the floor. So as you exhale, left fingers to the mat, reach the right arm up. Take the hand down, step back to plank. Lower down, rise up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And then again, you can hop or step up to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees, rise up to Tadasana. And then exhale, come back to chair pose. So we're going to step back with the right foot then this time, so the weight's in the left leg. Step the right leg back. Take the twist as you exhale, twisted side angle. So we're bringing the right fingers to the floor, left hand reaches up. Release the hand down, step back to plank. Work your way back to downward facing dog. So remember, if you decide you need to skip the plank and the back bend, you just push back to downward dog. And then we're ready to bring ourselves up how we wish to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees, sweep both arms up. And then exhale, back to chair. Hands to the center. So we're going to exhale, twist to the right. So see if you can get the arm over the thigh, or maybe just bring the elbow around. Press into the right foot, and then look to the floor as you exhale, step the left leg back. So we're in that lunge position. See if you can hold the twist here. Maybe you open the arms out. You could even take that bind, wrapping the right arm, top arm around. Maybe your left hand scoots underneath, and you find your fingers. Don't worry if you can't find the fingers. You can just point the hands where they want to go. Good. Inhale back to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Find your way back to downward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale there, and then just come up to the top of the mat. So again, we can step, we can hop, we can do whatever we need to. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees, sweep all the way up to standing. Lift up with the chest, and then exhale, Utkatasana. So hands to the center again. We're going to breathe out, twist to the left. Ground down through that left footlet to the floor. Step the right foot back, so we come into that twisted lunge position. We could stay here, or if it's in your practice to find that extra little bit of a bind, open right fingers to the floor, left fingers to the ceiling. Wrap the right arm in underneath the leg, bring the left hand round back, round the back. So if you can't find the fingers, again, just work on pointing. If you want to take that little extra, have a little go at the bind rather than just hands in the center. We're just working on pointing the fingers where they need to go. Good, come back to the middle, reach up. Hands to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, make your way down. Lift up with the chest. And then breathe out, come back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and then just make your way as you wish towards the top of the mat. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees, sweep all the way up, lift the chest. And then we're going to find an eagle pose. So we'll bind the arms first. Reach the arms out in front, cross the right arm in over the left. Press the backs of the arms and the hands together, and if you want to go for that extra little wrap, bind with the wrist and the hands we can. So exhale, sit down into chair. So you can stay here, or we can take the balance with the legs. So we are going to press down into the right foot, take the left leg up, cross the left leg over, wrap it around if you can. So just focus the eyes and then squeeze the arms and the legs together. Good. When you're ready, exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach the arms back out in front. So this time we are going to bring the left arm over the right. Wrap the hands around. So again, it's backs of the arms pressed together, or we try and squeeze the wrist round. When you're ready, sit back down into chair. We're pressing into the left foot, take the right leg over. So if we can cross the legs, and then if we can, we take a little wrap with the ankle as well. So you're just binding yourself up, winding yourself up as far as you feel you can go. So squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs, maybe you feel that little stretch around the shoulders here. Good, unravel, release, stretch up. And then as you exhale, come all the way down towards the floor. Take a little bend in the knees. Sit yourself back. And we'll just take a little mini boat pose. Squeeze the bend in, take the legs up. Maybe the legs and the arms want to lift. Maybe they're going to stay there. Maybe you stay supporting the legs. So wherever you are, take your feet down. Fantastic. We're nearly there. Stretch the legs out in front. So we're going to come into a nice little twist. Bind the body together. So we're bringing the right leg over the left. So this is where we need to check in with the body and take it as far as we comfortably can. Left leg can stay stretched out in front, or we can bend it round and take that little, take the foot around to the side of the hip. Sit nice and tall, reach the left arm up. As you exhale, twist to the right. We're trying to bring the arm to the outside of the knee. No worries if it won't go. We could just bend, could just wrap instead, bending the elbow there. And we're going to breathe out, bring the right fingers behind. So again, if it's in your practice, you've got that option of taking the bind and the twist, where we're going to thread the left hand under, reach the right arm around behind, take hold. If it's not quite there and you just want to work at coming part way round, keep wriggling the fingers as far as they will go together, then you can work there too. Good, release. Take a nice easy twist the other way. Come back into the center, plant the hands down, plant the feet down in front of you. Take a reverse tabletop. So as you exhale, squeeze the belly and lift the hips up. You can try and squeeze in a little harder, walk the feet out and take a reverse plank if you prefer. Release the hips all the way down towards the floor. And then we're extending the right leg out, bringing the left foot over. So again, take this as far as the body feels comfortable. Listen to your joints. We're going to wrap the left foot round, sit nice and tall, reach the right arm up. Then as you exhale, bring the right arm to the outside of the left knee. If you want to go for the hug, you can. Sit tall, as you breathe out, bring the left arm back behind you. If you want to go for the bind here, wrap the left fingers round, tuck the right arm under. Find the hands to hold. If you're here with the fingers just wriggling in, resting on, tickling the thigh, you've got your left hand wrapping around the back. Maybe that's as far as we're going for today. Breathe. And then release. Come back into the middle. Unravel the legs this time, swinging them around so you can come onto the knees. We're going to breathe in to rise up, bring the knees in underneath the hips, hands onto the lower back, take a lift with the chest. Just finding a little release through the front as we take our camel pose. If you want to go that little bit further, and bring the fingers down. If you're feeling good, you can. Hands on the lower back. And then as you exhale, come to a child's pose. We're reaching the arms back and in front, lift up onto tabletop. So we're going to just come to a cow face to each side, Gomukhasana. So we're going to slide the right knee up in between the hands. And then as you exhale, slide it back so the right foot comes to the outside and we end up crossing the knees. Feet are nice and wide so we can sit back onto the hips. Now if this doesn't work for your joints, you could always try sitting on something or just come to an easy seated pose if you can, with the right leg in front of the left. With all of these positions we need to just check in with the joints constantly, make sure we're happy where we're sitting. So we are going to breathe in, take the left arm up, take the fingers back behind us. As you exhale, reach the right hand round. See if you can bring the hands together. Again, no worries if you can't, they can just rest part way on the back. Squeeze the fingers together, point one elbow up, one elbow down. So we're working through the shoulders and the hips again here. Good. Unravel the arms. Sit yourself back so that we can release the legs. See if you can just come back into that boat pose again. Squeeze the belly in. Just take the arms, the feet as high as they want to go. Push it as far as you want to go. Squeeze in with the belly, with the core. And then release the hands down, release the feet down. Come back round into that tabletop position. So as you exhale, we're going to bring the left knee forwards. Slide it back. So we cross the thighs, take the feet nice and wide, so we've got room to sit back. Good. Sit nice and tall. Again, if this doesn't feel right, don't stay in this position. Find an easy seated pose instead. We've got the right arm reaching up, stretching back behind us. The left hand's going to reach round. See if you can find the hands. If not, just keep pressing into the back. Of course, if you've got straps for any of these positions, or a dressing arm belt, you can just use that to extend, make an extension for the arms. Good. Gently release the fingers. Unravel the legs. Send them out in front. Sit nice and tall. Reach both arms up. And then as you exhale, take a fold. So just bringing the hands down wherever they feel comfortable. And then as you breathe out, work on squeezing the belly and the chest together. So just take the body as far as it is prepared to go. If you've got a little niggle injury, I'm still trying to recover from some little injury to the leg that I had a few weeks back, so I know I'm still having to be mindful of where I'm going in my fold. And then you breathe in, sit up. Exhale, roll back, stretch the arms back, reach out from fingers to toes. And then bring the hands round by your side, bend your knees so you've got your feet just in front of your hips. Press into the feet. As you exhale, turn the tailbone up, roll up through the spine, come to bridge. Let's take a nice opening through the front, lift the chest to the chin. And then exhale, roll all the way back down. Take a little hug at the knees. Plant the feet on the floor for a minute, let the knees rest together, hands flop to the side. So if you have time or you would like to go into a full Shavasana, by all means pause the video. Take that little time to just rest, absorb all the work from your practice. If not, we're going to roll around onto your side and take yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Just find anywhere, any position that feels comfortable to sit. Sit nice and tall, and when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the hands down to your center, bow your head to your fingers. Thank yourself for taking the time and the effort to work through binding the hips, the shoulders, stretching and releasing areas that hold so much tension. And we'll seal our practice in together with Namaste. Fantastic. Well, I hope you like that short and sweet little flow for our hips and shoulders, and you found yourself tied up in off your body, tying yourself up into really good little knots and pretzel shapes. And I look forward to seeing you soon on the mat again. So remember to hit the subscribe button now so you know when to join us in the future. Take care now. Bye.